What's up everyone, Chaos Cross here with yet another new journey game, LEGO The Incredibles. I will tell you, I was so excited when this game and the second movie came out. It truly brought back some great memories of one of my favorite movies ever. Well, this game is actually an adaptation of the two movies, starting from the second one to the first one. Well, let's go ahead and begin with a new game. Alright, yep, I know we have autosave, so here we go.
So, Friday?
Friday.
Behold the Underminer! I hereby declare war on peace and happiness!
Yep, starts off with the Underminer, the guy who attacked the city in the first game. Yep. And Violet, one of the supers of the...
Hi. This isn't what you think it is.
It's basically what happened in the movie, but without the Lego stuff.
Underminer, we meet again! Bye-bye! The Underminers escaped!
We have to stop this thing before it gets to the overpass.
Alright, so...
We have company.
Well, this is a minor inconvenience.
We've declared war on the surface world. You'll never stop us.
You guys really should have stayed underground.
So as I'm trying to say, this begins with us trying to stop the so-called Underminer from attacking the city and the banks, so that way he cannot take money and all that. Okay.
Old-fashioned goon fight.
What are you doing?
Taking out the trash.
Here we go.
You think you'll stop us from saving the city? Think again. Oh, come on. Are these guys multiplying?
Alright. Yeah, that's basically doing like a dive attack, a homing dive attack.
Wow. You guys are just glutton for
Yep,
punishment.
and basically if someone is dizzy, you can then do a flurry attack, which I think is cool. The fact that that the combat has changed in all this. There we go, bam! And now, if you hold down square and keep pressing, you get what is known as a super attack.
All of them. Let's keep moving.
Well, luckily we had our friend Frozone help.
Frozone! Yeah!
Who's steering this thing, Bob? That driving is worse than yours.
No one! We're trying to stop it!
We need to get past this gear. Can you freeze it in place?
Yeah, if it stops, we should be able to smash straight through.
You got it. One ice clamp coming up.
Yep, but as usual with any LEGO game, you want to smash everything up so that way you can get all the studs and all that. So that's what we're doing right now. And this is a multi-part level, so if you don't get enough in one part, then it's not a problem.
We gotta stop it!
So Frozone has a freezing ray. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, keep going. But this does require a good amount of studs, I think. Yeah, it does. Either way, it'll be fine. Alright, so then we'll just have to go and finally freeze the gear after getting these. Yep, we just gotta move the ray up so that way we can get it all the way done and stops the gears. So now Mr. Incredible can just charge through. Like so.
There doesn't seem to be a convenient off switch anywhere.
Then let's keep moving.
Man, these mining dudes are rotten to the core.
There actually is a trophy if you pick these guys up and throw them at the gears. 3 of them. And there we go. So you take that. And then what you have Frozone do is go ahead and freeze that so that way you can get a mini kit. Maybe you'll be noticing, what's up with the silver? Well, that requires us to have enemies with explosives. We don't have anyone like that, so there's nothing we can do.
If I get underneath that vent, I can crawl in and look for a way to stop this thing.
Look! The vent! Climb inside. There's gotta be something useful in there.
Good idea. Hopefully I can find the controls.
But what you want to do first is have Bob smash through both of these. And get a cart.
Nothing here. We need another plan. We have to clear that overpass.
Okay, yeah, there's no reason that I should be in this. And then we get another mini kit if we just smash through that wall there. Oh, and by the way, you can just have Mr. Incredible smash through objects and he'll automatically collect studs. So that's one way to get it, to grind for them. Next up, just have Elastigirl stretch through here, and that's her name, superhero name, Elastigirl.
Coming up. I'm going to head up there. Get ready to throw me to that overpass.
Right behind you, honey!
I probably need to get rid of this cart first.
Right you are. Okay, so there's all that. Then we're gonna go ahead and build this.
Come on, Bob, throw me.
We have Mr. Incredible go ahead and toss her. Which that's not really how it went. But oh well, movie is still awesome.
Everybody stop.
Well, this is how it kind of went. So that way they could get off the overpass, that way it drills through and there's no problem.
Dash!
Jack. Jack. That is kind of how it went, though.
Dad, are you okay down there?
Yep, all good, sweetie. Just a little stuck. Can you build something to get us inside the tunneler?
You mean after we save these citizens, right?
Sure, I'll just hang out here. You guys will have to work together, though.
You got it, Dad.
So now we can get some new characters here. Violet and Dash. Violet's ability is invisibility and force fields. And Dash is, well, super speed. Which I'm like, that's really cool. That's like one of the best characters just for maneuverability alone. So what we need to do is save these citizens and get these weird rainbow ability Incredibricks or whatever they're called. So that way we can build something to get inside the tunneler. Come on, keep going. It would be so useful to have the freaking stud magnet right now. And honestly, this game shows a LEGO game made right. And you'll see what I mean. So you pretty much complete an area. It gives you a little LEGO bag, and I'm like, that's cool. Yep. And pretty much it's the same mechanic for all these games, really.
Oh dear. Oh my. What a mess. Bye! Can you get me over that smelly goop stuff?
You'll see what he means in a moment. Alright, just about done. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that we get all the studs done so that way we can move on. That's really what I always do in any LEGO game. Get a good amount of studs so that way we can continue on with the story. Next up, we need to switch over as Violet. Make a force field. Then Dash needs to get inside it.
Ew, this stuff.
Kids, knock it off.
Yep. Then you have.
On your marks.
Sorry.
Get set. Dash!
1, 2, 3. Oh wow. So
We'll need more of those bricks to build something. But save the rest of the citizens first.
The citizens first. Yeah, we got this. You sure you're good, Bob?
Yep, I'm fine. Thanks. Focus on saving everyone else.
This furniture is kind of cool. I bet I can use my powers to make something from it and save that truck driver.
that's right.
As cool as that loop-de-loop I just did.
So basically, Violet is now able to collect certain purple bricks with her force field and kind of psychically move them into an object.
Gonna fall.
We've got you.
Phew. That's the last time I'll pick up a delivery from out of state. Thanks for saving me. I thought I was a goner. Watch out! More of the Underminers, man.
Puny ground dwellers.
These guys are getting on my nerves. And getting dirt on my super suit.
Alright, almost done here. Yes. Good to go. Oh man, it's starting to break through.
Kid, watch out for that car.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Cool! I want a turn!
Get off our window!
So now, Frozone is gonna need to make a slide for that, which is what this little thing is for.
Enjoy the ride. Woo! Whee! Ah! Frozone, thank you. I'm a huge fan from way back. Always happy to help. Now get somewhere safe.
Dad, we got another one!
Great job, everyone.
Dad!
I'm fine. No, it's breaking through.
I got this.
Yep. He's now able to freeze it, so that way we can...
Get inside the pillar and get to the engine room. We're almost ready. Just one more before we can build.
Oh, I see one! Up there!
Yeah, but we can't climb up there, so you're gonna have to cover for us, Dad.
Time for a full super. Here we go.
Roll me, Dad! Please!
Yep. Just go ahead and throw a dash, and here we go.
Okay, that's the last one. We're ready.
Okay. Then we can just rush on in and get a purple stud. Those are worth 10. Well, 10,000. And here's what needs to be done. With these pads, we're able to build something by using all 3 characters. The meter's gonna run down if you're not careful, so you're gonna have to button mash kinda quickly. And with that, creates a giant buzzsaw. Yep, and it also gives you a lot of studs.
DIY.
Sure you can handle that, Dad? You didn't do such a great job putting together the barbecue grill.
Alright. Next up, we're gonna pick up this giant freaking buzzsaw.
Okay, it's showtime.
Yep, there we go. That's one way to get inside the giant drill.
It's headed for City Hall.
And then we have this guy here.
Look again. This is our chance. Follow them.
Alright.
Here, Mom! We're here, Mom!
Come on, the engine room's this way.
You two stay close. Don't wander off.
So, another special thing we'll have to do is smash up 5 bird cages in order to get a mini kit. And if you need to get them, as I said, just be sure to use Mr. Incredible so that way you can smash through them. Now, what we're going to do here is have Elastigirl just stretch here so that way she can make a bridge.
How'd you get in here? Stop them, boys!
Losing patience with these guys.
Uh-oh, that's Mom's bad face!
That's a good amount of studs there. Now, I personally love freaking multipliers. That's what I have on LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, and it is a godsend. I personally love this game because it brought back so many good memories. Incredibles was one of my favorite movies overall, and it really is that way.
Throwing more coal in there, or you'll overheat the engine. You think that stuff?
One of my favorite Pixar movies too.
Actually, coal is prehistoric plant matter.
Quit making me learn stuff.
Hey, maybe we can overheat the engine.
Okay, let's find some extra coal and drop it in.
Alright, true believer. Now, whenever you get a gold brick in any level, you'll also get a character's little mini kit bag thing. Meaning that, yeah, you get a new character. So you smash up a cart to get a new cart?
Get that card on the elevator.
Be careful. All this machinery looks pretty dangerous.
So in dark corridors like this, we can't get into it unless we have someone that can light it up. And there are a couple characters like that, so don't worry.
Violet, we need to power this elevator.
I'm on it, Mom.
Jump in here, just get a couple... Just get some more studs, and then, yeah, we're gonna need Violet to make a force field, and Dash to get inside so that way the generator can be powered up. There we go. See? Just like that.
There's a rail up there that I can throw one of you to.
Alright, jump up here, get more studs. It's always good to have a good amount because some characters cost a lot.
Into the engine to overheat it.
Come on, Dash, come on. Woohoo! That is actually a pretty cool one and I like it. Ah, man. And we're not able to get into that until much later.
Tip that coal into the engine. Anything up there we can use to operate the track?
Okay, so you have Dash push that.
Okay, everybody, hold on.
Then go ahead and crank this so that way the coal can be dumped in and the reactor can be overheated.
It's heating up. Come on. Race.
We're almost out of time. We need to cool that coolant down. That'll blow the engine.
Alright, now to smash some faces in.
Or we're getting close to City Hall.
Don't worry, Dad. These guys aren't too tough.
Alright, there we go. Why am I remaking the carts? It's not like it's necessary for a mini kit or anything. I know that. And there's all 5 of the birds, and we get our 3rd mini kit. Next up, we're gonna need Mrs. Elastigirl up here, so that way she can pull this off. And when we build ourselves our 4th mini kit. Now, not only does every mini kit contain a vehicle, but it also contains a new character you can get. Okay. You also get a new character with every true believer that you collect. And also, what's the other one? There's another one for it. I can't remember. Alright, there we go. And now we just need to pull the coolant down. Yep, then you can just have Elastigirl jump here and get some more studs. And then pull this off.
Get out of here! This thing's gonna blow! There's no time!
And that's what happened. The whole thing blew, and she had to shield them from the blast. But luckily, City Hall was not destroyed. But maybe not everything is so happy.
Dad, something else happened today. With a kid and my mask.
Freeze, Supers! What did we do?
But all was fine. A government agency was able to get I'll tell you once this is finished. True super. We got a gold brick and another one of those. We got 4 mini kits. And our characters are Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl, Violet and Dash, and on we go.
Well, that went poorly.
Did we do something wrong?
Superheroes are illegal. Whether it's fair or not, that's the law.
Perhaps you'd be interested in changing that law?
Okay, it's slightly different here. There's a guy here by the name of Dever. I'll tell you in a little bit.
Winston Dever. You can call me Win. And this is my sister, Evelyn.
Hello there, superheroes.
Let me ask you something. What is the main reason you were all forced underground?
Ignorance.
Perception. If we want to change people's perceptions about superheroes, we need you to share your perceptions with the world.
How do we do that?
We need you to share your perceptions with the world.
We embed tiny cameras like those into your super suits. Designed them myself.
All we need now are the superest superheroes. It needs you three. Come on, help me make all supers legal again.
This sounds great.
Mr. Dever, it's wonderful, but it's too generous.
Nonsense. That's the least we can do.
This is our new house?
Yep, this is the new house of the Parrs. So basically what happened after they defeated the Underminer is that they were able to, well, they got arrested, but then the government agency busted them out. Yeah, a government agency busted them out. But basically said, can't do this anymore because they're being shut down. And then this guy, Dever, decided, hey, I'm going to have superheroes legal again by having Elastigirl as the leading force in this. He also had them come in their original super suits. So yeah.
Amazing. I can't believe Dever's just lending it to us.
Yeah, he bought it off some eccentric billionaire. Definitely beats the motel. We can all have a bit more space and a waterfall.
This is a lot more Dad.
Okay, let's all just relax and try to make ourselves at home.
Yep, personally, I loved the second movie. You know, it's just, it feels like nothing ever changed after the 13 years that the first movie released. Which, by the way, let's admit that. 13 years. Jump off here and you're able to get a purple stud, so yeah. Then let's get all these freaking studs here. Yep, but personally, it was a good change for it, and this game is awesome. You'll see why. I almost hit the baby. What's wrong with me? Alright, so we're already at 200,000. Dang. Alright, let's go ahead and head on outside after we bust up some more stuff. Not only that, but also this game contains Pixar characters. Added to the collection. Yep, so basically this is what happens when you're in free play. You're able to choose different characters and vehicles and other stuff. So it says in pre-play you can select characters, vehicles, mystery bags, or red bricks. Switch to the mystery bags and choose from our gold. Sorry about that, controller died. We open it up and we get Frozone. Yep. Now, the mystery bags do require money to get, so it's not all free. Then this is where the next level is, but actually, is it? No, it's just going outside the house. Okay. Welcome to the new Parr home.
Oh man, would you look at that?
That's our city, all right.
There's Edna's home, where you can make new characters.
Here, darling, do not panic.
And also a crime spree.
You settled in?
Mr. Dever,
Oh,
this
Dever.
house is incredible.
Hey, an incredible house for an incredible family, am I right? But that's not why I called. There's trouble down at the waterfront. Nothing you can't handle. It's a perfect opportunity to ease yourself back into super work. I'll send you the location now.
No problem. We're on it.
And here we have the communicator, which shows us our mini-map. Also allows us to replay levels. Yep, and it can be done through the little touchpad. Yep, so then we have our first objective, which is
Dever said
to...
it was bad down there. We should get going.
Okay, waterfront, here we come.
Yep. Well, actually, before we do that, I'm going to end this off here. And also see what other characters we can get. Alright, so it just costs like 50,000 for a red one. And with that we get the limo driver, or Tommy, or whatever his name is. And Tony Ridinger. And we'll end this off here. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll get on to the next part and see what all needs to be done to save the world again. See you then.